What's up, everyone? This is Taiwan Hubbard with H2 Hub, and we're here to do a demonstration video for the VH600. This system is offered or manufactured by VHLife. This system has passed all of our performance standards, and we are recommending this system to the public. In this video, we wanted to do a demonstration of the actual system. This is a 2-in-1 hydrogen generator or hydrogen system. It provides hydrogen for hydrogen inhalation, and it also produces hydrogen-rich water. It's very rare to actually find a legitimate dual function hydrogen system, but VHLife has offered one, and they have produced an awesome system. And so we want to go ahead and demonstrate it in this video and show you some of its functionality and how it works. And then at the end of the video, we'll go ahead and give some more details about how you can acquire this through H2 Hub and get a significant discount. All right, let's go. Okay, so first things first, I want to go ahead and show you all the components and the important aspects of the system. Number one, this is not how it comes to your home. I have it all completely put together. But since we weren't able to do an unboxing video for this particular unit, I'll go ahead and show you how that works. So first things first, I want to go ahead and turn this around so you can see what the backside looks like. All right, so here you have your master switch, and this is your power output or power socket, and then this will be your water drain port, and this right here is the actual latch for connecting what is called the water cube to the hydrogen cube. So this section is where hydrogen is produced, and this section is where hydrogen water is made. To disconnect it, you actually push this button, and you are able to slide the water cube off, just like that. And so what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go ahead and turn this around again, and I'm going to disconnect it and show you the inside. All right, so this is the hydrogen connection, and this is the computer connection. It allows for the water cube to connect to the hydrogen cube, and they connect right to these two slots. And so it's very simplistic. It's not difficult to use, and those are, like I'll show you right here, you can just slide them together and get it matched up, and then you just click them in. Now it's connected. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and plug it in. When you plug it in with the power cord, which I have back here, by the way, you plug it in with the power cord. The first thing you'll notice is it's going to alert you that there is low water. So let's go ahead and show you the actual front panel and what it actually means. All right, so this is the actual front panel, and I want you to take notice of this area here. This is called the operating ring, or the standby operating ring. It is the important area on the front panel. It gives you all your indicator lights. Right now you will see that the water indicator light is on. That means that water needs to be added to the actual distilled water tank for producing hydrogen gas. Here is your indicator light for temperature. This will notify you if the system is overheating or gets too hot. This filter indicator light, if it's activated, it lets you know that the internal filter that goes into the water tank here needs to be replaced. And then blocking is a indicator light that will let you know if the system gas flow is being blocked, generally by a kink in the actual nasal cannula. Right here is the on-off power button, and this is the reset button for resetting your filter. So after 6 months, you'll have to add a new filter, and there is a whole process within the manual that explains how to reset your filter by holding this button down. And so this is all the important components on the front panel. And this right here is the actual water reservoir for distilled water. And this is the lid. You would pop this open and to fill it up. And this is the filter that comes with the system. Now, as I said, we weren't able to do an unboxing video for this. So I've already set this system up. And so next, what we're going to do is fill this up with the water to the water level that is needed. All right, so as you can see, this is the filter that I placed in here. And at the bottom of that filter, you actually see there is a grate. So this system requires distilled water. It is a pure H2 system. And so I'm going to fill it up with distilled water. And you want to fill it up until the system has accepted enough water that there is a little bit of water right over top of the actual grate that's down there with the 2 F's. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Okay. The system will also notify you when it's accepted enough water. There it goes. All right, so let's see the water level. All right. As you can see, I shake it a little bit. There's a little bit of water right over the top of the filter grate. That is right where you want to fill the water up. And you can see that the operating ring has lit up green. This lets you know that it's in standby and the system is ready to use. So let me go ahead and close this and we'll move on to the next step. All right, the next component I want to demonstrate to you is the protection lid, or this is also can be considered like the side panel. This is a latch that opens and is held together by a magnet. And inside this is basically where all the magic happens. But this is the hydrogen outlet. This is where you would connect your two-way tube that comes with the system. You connect that to your water collector. This collects the moisture that travels with the hydrogen gas. I'll go ahead and show you that after I get done talking about the components. This is your actual adjustment knob. It allows you to direct the hydrogen gas either for H2 for breathing, or it directs the gas to the water cube for producing hydrogen-rich water. So this system does not allow you to do it simultaneously, but it does allow you to switch from one to the other very rapidly and easily, and you can produce hydrogen water within 2 to 4 minutes, and then switch it back over to breathing and be good to go. So this is what this section is, and this is the actual knob itself. So I'll turn it back over to hydrogen for breathing. I'm going to go ahead and connect this. You connect it to one of these ports, and then this connects to the hydrogen output port. So I'll connect it to the hydrogen output port, just like that. And when you breathe in, it'll sit up more straight like this, how you would want it. All right, so let's go ahead and turn the system on and show you what stuff looks like. So let's go ahead and turn the system on. And you do that by pushing the button. And when it turns on, it will, the operation ring will turn blue. It will emit a blue light that lets you know that the system is producing hydrogen gas and is running as normal. Let's go ahead and turn the system off, and I will show you how you can select your hydrogen session. So this system, by default, when you turn the system on, is going to run for 2 hours and then automatically turn off. But the system actually allows you to do hydrogen inhalation for either 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours. To begin, to change the inhalation time frames for this system, you want to hold the power button down, and then you press the reset button. You click it to cycle through. So when you hold this down and you press it one time, now that's at 2 hours. The next time you click it, that's at 4 hours, and it's gonna change with the brightness, as you see. And the next would be 8 hours. So now the system will run for 8 hours before it automatically shuts off. So this is an awesome function with this system. It allows you to set how long you want to breathe, and by default, when it comes to your home, it will be set at 2 hours. So and then the last would be at the dimmest is 1 hour. So as it goes up in its brightness, it'll be the longer the inhalation session. So we can do it again one more time through. This is 1 hour. This would be 2 hours. That'll be 4 hours. And this is 8 hours. All right, so the final step for the H-Cube side of the system would be to connect the cannula and just turn the system on for breathing. So I have a nasal cannula here. And so I'm going to go ahead and connect it to this other side, this other port on the water collector. And then you connect your nasal cannula, just like so. And you would just push the power button. So now you're able to breathe hydrogen gas with this system. So what's next would be to show you how the water cube works. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so the water cube is rather simple to use. It is not a difficult device. First of all, the first thing I want to show you is the power button. This serves as the power button or activation button, but it also initiates a 2-minute cycle. So it will produce hydrogen water for 2 minutes and then automatically shut off. If you want to activate it again, all you do is push the button again and it will activate it for another 2 minutes. This part of the system is actually a pitcher. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off and show you it's a pitcher. Oh, has some water in there. It actually holds about 1.2 liters of water at its maximum level on here, but this pitcher itself can be filled up to about 1.5 liters of water. We've done that a number of times and it works fine. It has 2 ports or 2 connection ports. One's for funneling the hydrogen, another one is for recirculating the water, and this needs to be pressed down firmly so that those connection points are secure, so that you don't have any kind of leaks. If they're not connected well or pushed down firmly so that the connection points are secure, you can actually have a little bit of water dripping off from here. So take our advice, make sure you push it down firmly. That's how it's stated in the manual, and that's how it should be done. So next is going to put some water in this system and I should show you make hydrogen water. Okay, so first things first, you want to go ahead and turn the hydrogen knob over to hydrogen water. I demonstrated that earlier in the video. Then you want to take the lid off. You take the lid off. And then you want to add your water. And I'll go ahead and fill it all the way up. All right. You can put your lid back on. All right, so now we actually have the water cube filled up, or the water pitcher, and we have the system set to H2 water. Now what you want to do is push the power button, and it will activate the system for producing hydrogen-rich water. And now the system is going to be producing hydrogen-rich water. It's recirculating this water in here and infusing it with hydrogen gas. The system will run for 2 minutes, and it will produce hydrogen-rich water within that 2 minutes above 1 ppm. And within 2 of these sessions in our testing, this system was able to produce up to 1.3 or or above 1.3 ppm. So that's pretty good to be able to saturate 1.5 liters of water in only 2 to about 4, to be able to, yeah, about 2 to 4 minutes. To be able to get near saturation is pretty impressive. After it's done producing hydrogen-rich water, you can now turn the dial back to hydrogen inhalation, and you can push the power button here on the H cube and begin breathing. This, in and of a nutshell, is the basic operation and demonstration of the VH600 system. There's nothing much else to it. I believe it's an awesome unit. This is actually a level 4 system. It produces above 600 milliliters per minute. We measured this at 621 milliliters per minute of hydrogen gas, which is phenomenal. It also comes in a very is not a robust or really big system. It's engineered really well. And as stated before, we've been able to test the hydrogen concentration of this water within 2 to 4 minutes above 1.3 ppm. So it's getting pretty close to saturating the water, 1.5 liters, within 2 to 4 minutes. Oh, I almost forgot one last thing that I wanted to demonstrate to you, was that you can take the pitcher off the water cube base like this after it's done producing hydrogen-rich water, and you can fill up glasses with it. They actually have a pretty cool lid that's specialized for filling up glasses of water. So then do that, and then you can put it right back on the base itself, and you can consume some hydrogen-rich water. Also, I wanted to mention that the H cube and the water cube doesn't always have to be connected together. If you are not using the water cube, you can actually disconnect the water cube from the H cube and just carry around the H cube wherever you want it to be. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that. I showed you earlier in the video that there is a actual little latch back here that you can push, and it'll allow this to pop off just like this. And now this can be carried wherever you want it to be, wherever you want it. And this also can be carried wherever you want it. And so this is one cool feature about this system. You can keep it as a whole, or you can detach it to whenever it seems that that type of application would be applicable. From there, I think we're going to go ahead and move into the discounts and the HUB information on this product. All right, so this system retails worldwide for $7,000, but through HUB, you can get this system at 20% off, which is a $1,400 discount, which makes this system through HUB $5,600, which is a great deal for a system like this. Normally, legitimate dual function hydrogen systems are rather expensive, and they are a rare find. And so we are honored to be able to not only be able to recommend the system or test it and evaluate it for you guys, but to actually provide a means for you to get it at a significant discount. Number two, if you want to acquire this system, we will have a link to the actual HUB recommendation page for this device in the description of this video. And on that recommendation page, we have a contact form. That contact form will allow you to contact us directly, and we will put you into direct contact with VHLife, and they will provide a means for you to purchase this system at the HUB discounted price. Number three, the last point of information I want to give about for this system is that we're going to be doing a test video demonstrating the actual milliliter per minute output of the system and the H2 or the dissolved H2 concentration of the water cube itself. And so make sure you stay tuned for that. And other than that, I have no more information to bring to you guys. So catch you next time at the HUB.